All systems are go.
All
Let's
right,
go.
let's do this. First YouTube video ever.
You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here.
Welcome back to the Code Rad Show. Today, joining me today is Jim, who is
Hello.
going to talk about recent adventures in Atlanta.
Yes, indeed.
This is our first installment of the Modern Savage on the Code Rad Show, where we are going to
All
discuss tiki culture and Polynesian pop. So first, I have a intro that we're going to play, and then we'll get right into Jim's tiki adventures in Atlanta.
All right.
All right, welcome to the Modern Savage, where we discuss tiki culture. Jim has recently returned from Atlanta, where he had some tiki adventures he's going to share with us. And this is an audio-visual presentation, so let me get the slides up. And there is the man, Trader Vic, who did not invent the tiki bar, but played a big role in popularizing it, starting with Trader Vic's. But of course, Trader Vic's was not the very first enterprise he started, but we'll get into that a little bit later. One of Vic Bergeron's additions to tiki culture, of course, was the Mai Tai, which is the most famous cocktail for a long time. It was a big deal, and we'll just keep moving.
If I can see the last picture, he kind of looks like a Bond villain there. I mean, I love Trader Vic. I love his legacy, but it looks like, goodbye, Mr. Bond. Goodbye, Mr. Bond.
Well, he definitely had a flair for the theatrical. It was a big part of the success.
I could tell. Yeah, I could tell.
Vic's,
yeah, very cool guy, I'm sure, but it looks like a Bond villain there.
A Renaissance man. He was an artist and, of course, a restaurateur, and made a lasting impact in American pop culture. I would like to go through. I did a little bit of history of existing Trader Vic's, and it seems that all the ones that still exist, all the classic ones that are still around, opened in the 70s. And here is a picture of the Trader Vic's in Munich, which was established in 1971. Happens to be the year I was established in as well.
Very nice.
Here is Emeryville, which I believe is 1973. You see a nice, bright environment there. Lots of bamboo.
Right by the water, yeah.
Yeah. Now here is what a tiki bar should look like.
Yes, that's
beautiful wonderland of booze and mystery. The Trader Vic's Tokyo, 1974. Which brings us to Trader Vic's Atlanta, 1976. And after this one, of all the existing Trader Vic's, the next one to open, you have to skip ahead to the 90s. And then, there's quite a few around the world in Asia and the Middle East that opened in the 90s and later. But Trader Vic's Atlanta, I would say, is the last classic one out of like the four classic ones left. And and this picture is yours. You were here just a week ago, right?
I was indeed. I was last week, yeah. And it was didn't disappoint at all. I went there for the first time in 2022 with my friend Bob, and we had never been to a Trader Vic's ever. And as soon as we made our first step, it's like, okay, this place is amazing. We have to come back here. And the first trip to Atlanta, we went in 2022. We actually went back like 3 or 4 times. We were there for, I think, 5 nights, and out of the 5 nights we were there for visited there 4 times, and
Awesome.
each time had a blast. So it's just, yeah, it did not disappoint whatsoever. And
That would be great if you could stay in the Hilton, so you could just an elevator ride from your hotel room after an evening in Trader Vic's.
actually, yes, I was lucky to do that.
Oh,
I
you
was
did
there.
actually stay in the Hilton?
Well, the first time we stayed at a Airbnb near
Mm-hmm.
the Hilton, but you had to walk a little bit. But this time, last week, I stayed in the Hilton, and
Cool.
that's the way to do it. The Hilton can get expensive, but I think I found a pretty good deal Memorial Day weekend. That weekend, so it wasn't really too bad. But definitely, yeah, I'd say that's the way you can indulge a little more and not have to worry about driving home. Just to have a little more that extra cocktail or shot.
Absolutely.
Yeah, yeah.
That looks like a dining area here, a tapa cloth, I think, on the wall, the bamboo, the masks. Looks like a fantastic place to have dinner.
It was, yeah. I just had dinner there multiple
You did.
times. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. I made sure that because I had some really good. The food, I gotta say, isn't cheap. The fried rice I had was like about $30, which is good, but they have a surf and turf which is like $70. So I think I'm probably not going to order that. But they do have. Actually, I had an appetizer for a meal, and that was enough. Their panko shrimp was really good.
Yeah, I believe Trader Vic invented crab rangoon.
I had some of that too. Yeah,
A
yeah,
menu item that you can find in Chinese restaurants,
indeed. Yes.
and but it was invented by Trader Vic. So, your Trader Vic's was always meant to be an elegant, upscale place. So
Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah,
it's something it was meant for a special occasion. So, yeah, not cheap.
not cheap, no, but I think you will definitely won't regret it. And I hope you and Lynn definitely get to see it because it's you won't regret it. Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I've been to 2 Trader Vic's. Both of them were very short-lived. I went to one in Los Angeles
Oh,
and
how was that
one
one?
in Portland. It was okay. I mean, it you could tell just from your pictures, it didn't have the atmosphere and the vibe
No.
of the classic place. It felt a little sterile in comparison. It was
Okay.
it was right next to the Staples Center. I think it
Yeah,
was
okay.
I think it
Downtown
was
LA.
in
Okay.
Los Angeles's version of Xfinity Live here in Philadelphia.
That sounds right. Yeah, where the
A
Lakers play, I think.
complex of bars and restaurants and everything. I think it was designed to cater to, crowds coming from the Lakers games and stuff. They and it was not successful, obviously. It did not last very
Yeah.
long. I also went to one in Portland, which was pretty cool, but that place did not last very long either. I think they had a fire and it closed
Ooh,
down, and all in all, it was only open for a couple of years.
oh, that's a shame. Yeah, I talked to one of the bartenders. I think his name was Salim, but he was really very cool. And I said, "Well, are they going to open any more in the U.S.?" And they said, "Well, the only location that I've heard is possibly Orlando. So I think that would be a very good choice if they decide to go in that direction. I'm hoping that we get one eventually in the Northeast, like New York or Philly or Boston. But I'd say, Orlando, I think would be a good choice if they decided to go that direction.
Definitely. There was recently a big tiki convention in Orlando. I don't know too
Oh,
much
wow.
about it. It was the first one of this. I forget what it was called, but a lot of the big tiki people were there, and a lot of tiki fans love going to Orlando because, of course, there's. You would know better than me. What's the name of that Disney
Trader
tiki bar?
Sam's.
They have Trader
Yeah.
Sam's there. I know a lot of tiki people really love that place.
I've been to the one in California, but not the one in Florida yet. But I do want to get it's in the Polynesian hotel, which I do want to check out someday. So, yeah, it looks pretty
This,
amazing.
this looks like one of the beverages you had at Trader Vic's.
That
I
is
forget what
actually
this.
that's the SS Minnow. That was actually from SOS Tiki.
Okay, all right. So
Um,
I got some of your pictures mixed up there.
that's all right.
So a minnow, it got your approval?
It was very good. No regrets. I did. I liked SOS Tiki, but I think between the two, I would probably have to rate if I, had a choice between the two of them. I would pick Trader Vic's.
For
I think
sure.
just overall it was better. Yeah, not that SOS was bad, which is kind of loud, and I guess maybe when you get older, maybe you get less tolerant towards that kind of thing. But it was kind of hard to hear, the people. The barmaid was very nice. Her name was Heather, I believe. She's very nice. But unfortunately their mixer or something wasn't working, so a lot of the things that are on the menu they couldn't make.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It was kind of a bummer, yeah. But they had the right decor. It was just, it was nice and dark. What they did have, the drinks they did have available were really good. But I think just a little bit too loud. And Trader Vic's is kind of nice. You can kind of just go and kind of chill there, which I prefer doing. It's just kind of hard to go in a bar nowadays, where you feel like you're in a vacuum and you're trying to say, I want this, and I think some bars when it got so loud I had to kind of text what I want and just hold the phone up, say, "Can you do this?" Yeah. So.
Yeah, tiki bars should not be too loud. I mean, I guess if it's noisy because there's a lot of people there having a good time, that's one thing.
Yeah, there were. Yeah.
But for tiki bars, you really should be playing exotica, maybe surf music. It can really ruin the atmosphere if they're playing something more modern or something that does not fit with the environment.
Right. I think SOS was also very small. It's a very small place. Trader Vic's, you'll see it's pretty spacious. A lot of different rooms they have there. But yeah, no regrets. I mean, if I was going again and a friend wanted to go, I'd say, yeah, I'll go, But definitely check it out if you're in the Atlanta area. But I would if I just had to choose between the two of them, I would have to give the gold to Trader Vic's and the silver to SOS Tiki.
Oh, for sure. I think yeah, they're different kinds of places. They're suitable for different types of events. It sounds like SOS Tiki would be great if you just want to grab a cocktail before going out to dinner or something like that.
Right.
Whereas
yeah.
Trader Vic's is a whole event unto itself.
Yes.
So was this drink from SOS?
That is. I think that's the Mai Tai, I believe. So yeah, not a bad Mai Tai. It was good. Yeah, I noticed they didn't really have any special mugs there. Because usually when I go to a tiki bar, I usually get a mug. And here's one here, I don't know if you can see it. I got this at the Trader Vic's in Atlanta, the coconut mug.
Cool. Yeah, tiki mugs are an issue. I know a lot of places get them stolen. And that is an issue at places. People just for some reason love to steal tiki mugs, and I wonder if that might factor into SOS Tiki not having them. All right, now this is back at Trader Vic's, and this is a tribute to Trader Vic's first bar, I think, before he came up with Trader Vic.
Yes, indeed. What Vic, I think it's a Bergeron. What he did was that he opened up that little, like a restaurant and bar in 1934 in Oakland, I believe. And it was in the same, across the street, his parents had a grocery store. So he built that right across from, his parents' grocery store. And Hinky Dinks did very well, got bigger and bigger. And then he changed the name to Trader Vic's.
All right. I think he saw Don the Beachcombers, loved it, wanted to become partners with Don. Don was not interested. So Trader Vic just went ahead and created his own thing. And it sounds like Don's is making a comeback. I think I've heard they've just opened one in Florida, maybe the Tampa area.
Yeah, Bob showed me a video. I think it's in Tampa, but it looks very, very, it looks amazing. And the nice thing is they intend to build more, mostly in Florida, but I'm kind of hoping they start, coming up north. So, hey, if you guys are watching, if you want to build up in the Northeast, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, please do. Please do.
Yeah, it's an underserved market. We need more tiki in the Northeast, especially Philadelphia area.
Philly, yeah, definitely Philly. I would think Asbury Park might be a good choice for building one, maybe.
Oh,
I don't know.
absolutely. They had a good one that was there for a few years, sadly closed.
I never got to go. Was that Little Buddies?
Yeah, it was called Lil Buddies. Had a great environment. It had the problem of playing modern, like, 90s alternative music and stuff like
Ooh,
that,
okay.
which was the only problem I had with it. They served drinks in red Solo cups, which I wonder if that was the tiki mug theft issue. But it had a nice atmosphere. Had kind of a speakeasy vibe with like a secret entrance. It was a cool place. We were all sad to see it go.
I never got to go. It's lucky. It's awesome you got to go. But yeah, no, it's a shame it didn't last long. But
I guess these things on the side here are like outrageous tiki mugs, gold tiki mugs, kind of like palms,
yeah, they weren't selling
coconut
those. But
trees.
I think maybe Hinky Dinks, maybe they had a. See, I've never been to San Francisco. I'm not sure if they have palm trees out there, but I'm hoping to go someday because I do want to go. As you know, they have a Trader Vic's in Emeryville, and I do want to go out there someday. Um, but yeah, I'm not sure if there were maybe they had palm trees on each side of the building, or but yeah, those are really. But those are some nice mugs, and unfortunately, those were not for sale.
Yeah,
Um,
I've never seen those before.
Now they are selling. I can see the Suffering Bastard, the black mug, the guy that's holding his head.
That's an iconic mug. Yeah, that is totally associated with that drink.
There's
Meant
no
to be
Suffering at
a
Trader Vic's.
well, it's for the morning after.
Oh, I see. Okay, I must have had a lot then.
It's yeah, meant to relieve hangovers. So let's see. Another dining room, beautiful, tranquil. Looks like a lovely place to have a navy grog and some fried rice or something like that. Some crab rangoon.
Indeed, yeah. When you first go in the front door, when you make a left, this is the first room that you see,
Okay,
and I think you'd see probably the bar. You can see like a stool, like right about here. That's where
nice.
the bar is. But yeah, no, the decor, everything is just really amazing, and yeah,
A,
it's
a Japanese fishing float there. That's one of my favorite things.
yeah.
I just love them.
It's funny. I don't know the Japanese word for that. Those what those things are. I have to ask my friend, but I know some words, but yeah, I'm not sure what those things are in Japanese.
All right,
There's
here's the display case with the Hinky Dinks model, and I guess some other Trader Vic's mugs and things like that. Some merch.
yeah, I think they have some. The second row, I think in the middle, I think those are some new mugs they have. But yeah, no, I've got a few. I've got the blue seahorse that's on the left there, and I've got a. I think
Mm,
Bob got me the pink one. You can see right here. Yeah. Um,
mhm.
yeah, I guess every Trader Vic's has their signature mugs. I think the seahorses have Seychelles on them, so I guess maybe that's
Oh,
the
okay.
yeah. The
Cool idea.
Seychelles. I don't know if I'll ever get a chance to go out there. I don't know if you've ever seen, but it looks amazing. The Seychelles looks incredible.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a great place. I'm not sure if I will find the time to go there, but you never
Yeah,
know. Mm.
looks
Now, this
and
was meant to be the SOS part of the discussion. This is a picture of the behind the bar, I guess. Tiki
yeah,
SOS.
and it was a very cool display. I'm not sure. I could have sworn I saw there was like a Godzilla mug in there, maybe, or maybe a King Kong mug. I know they have mugs
Cool.
for both of those characters, you know. Um, but unfortunately, nothing up there for sale. Because yeah,
Mm.
who wouldn't want a Godzilla or King Kong mug? But
I believe I have a Godzilla mug that you got me, and I don't think it's a tiki mug though. It looks more like a coffee mug, or maybe like some sort of coffee beverage that might go.
yeah, no, I think San Diego, the Comic Con, they had um, a Godzilla tiki mug, but now it's it's like $400 now. It's like
Nah.
just anything with Godzilla. That's just yeah, it means yeah. But Godzilla's awesome. We know Godzilla's awesome, and I say
And
Godzilla
very
kind of
tiki adjacent.
very yes, very came from an island, and yeah.
Yeah, he comes from the South Pacific.
Yeah, yeah. So I'd say that's like tailor made for that's
Mhm.
perfect for him. Yeah, and I'm
Uh,
pretty sure I've seen some. Yeah, now see, I was kind of disappointed because that Cosmic Sex Panther, I wanted to try that. Just the name alone, just I was like, yeah, I gotta have that. And of course, they said, oh no, we don't have that anymore. I was like, okay, so kind of a bummer, but maybe they'll I don't know, maybe we'll make that ourselves. Maybe gin, Jamaican rum, ube milk. I'm not sure what that is, but sounds good. But maybe we can make that ourselves.
yeah, that could be our project for our next video, trying to reverse engineer the Cosmic Sex Panther.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
I love this.
Controversial.
I love this menu page because you've got a whole bunch of classics: the Mai Tai, the Zombie, the
Yes.
Queen Park Swizzle, but then you got the Cosmic Sex Panther thrown in there as well.
Right. It's a good band name. Here they are, Cosmic Sex Panther.
And let's see. Okay, so now I'm going to talk a little bit about my recent tiki adventure. I had a trip to Houston and went to Lalo, Houston's local tiki bar. Uh, I've heard it described as Houston's first tiki bar, which I haven't gone into the history that much. I don't know if this is the first one ever, but it's the only current one. This is what you see when you approach the place. It's it's also a small tiki bar. Um, it's a comfortable, cozy little place.
Oh,
Some
nice. I like that.
Yeah, some great Whitco artwork. They have some really nice accents like this. It has a very nice atmosphere. They got the music right. I
Oh,
didn't
nice.
stay for too long.
Hey,
There is
I know her.
Mrs. Codrad
Yes.
having a drink with an orchid. I believe it was tequila based.
Ooh.
Yeah, Mrs. Codrad prefers tequila to rum. Um,
Oh,
a
wow.
cool picture. I've never seen that before. Can't
No.
really see the details of it, but a pretty cool map of our
I
current
see Trader
tiki
Vic's
bar
up there.
situation. Yeah. And here is a
Whoa.
wall.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very risque. Hopefully, it doesn't get us kicked off of YouTube. But
Get out.
but I had I believe I had a navy grog, which was very good. Thing about it, the menu, the first drink on there was a Mai Tai, which is my go-to drink. I think the Mai Tai is not just such a great tiki drink, but it's very difficult to get right. So that's a good way to test a bar to
Yeah.
see if they can get the Mai Tai right. Because when it's right, it's perfectly balanced. It just doesn't taste like anything else. It just tastes like a Mai Tai. It's
Yeah.
really magic. But uh, their Mai Tai had pineapple juice in it, which is not right.
Oh,
Um, the
oh
story
dear.
goes, I believe, that Trader Vic had a contract with a cruise line to be to do catering for them, and he
Oh.
created a Mai Tai that he thought would be more to the palates of people on a cruise, and so he added pineapple juice to it.
Ah, okay.
So it is an authentic Trader Vic Mai Tai, but it's not the original. And so I got a navy grog, and that was very good.
I never had one. I should try one next time, right? Because, yeah. Is it kind of
Navy
sweet?
grog.
Yeah, I never had one.
Yeah, I mean, if it's done correctly, it shouldn't be too sweet. It should be, the proper balance of sweet and sour. It's got grapefruit in it, which
Mm,
is one of my favorite cocktail components. Love and love a little grapefruit flavor in there.
okay, mental note that.
And
Oh, that's oh, I know these guys.
yes, you're going to be in this area very shortly. This is Four Kahunas in
Yes,
Arlington, Texas.
yes.
And this is last year I attended the Dallas Tiki Week, and this was probably the highlight. Seeing this band called the Go-Go Rillas playing in Four Kahunas. It was magical. They were great. They put on a great show. Four Kahunas is well worth it. I recommend stopping in there if you can fit that into your schedule. But of course, Dallas has a big tiki scene, and
Oh, yeah.
it would it would be a big accomplishment to go to all the Dallas Fort Worth tiki bars.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. There's 4. There's Swizzle. There's 4 kahunas, yeah. There's a Tiki Tarantula, and I think Shipwrecked, I think. So I'm gonna try to do all 4. I don't know how, but I'm gonna find a way.
Yeah, I don't know
So
anything about Shipwrecked, but Tarantula is one of my favorite tiki bars. I think they just got it perfect. It has nice atmosphere. It's got that sense of danger with tarantulas, of course, bringing back memories of the Brady Bunch trip
oh, that's
to
right. Yes,
Hawaii.
that's right.
So,
Yeah, but I don't dig spiders. Well, the small ones
mm.
are okay. The big ones, it's like, yeah, I don't dig spiders
So
or
of course,
scorpions.
you will be required to come back to the Code Rad Broadcasting Network to give your report on your Dallas adventures.
I think I can manage that. I can manage
And
that.
the world of tiki is quite large. I hope we will have a lot of reports on all the different aspects of it. Tiki bars, tiki festivals, bartenders, and all of it.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to going to. I think my first stop is probably gonna be Swizzle. So Swizzle looks pretty amazing. So I think that'll be my first stop. But yeah, looking forward to it because staff seems really nice and the drinks look really nice. The decor looks amazing. So yeah, really looking forward. I think it's gonna be a fun week. I think. I
It
think
better
yeah.
be. I haven't been to Swizzle, so make sure you take lots of pictures. Dying to hear about it.
I can do that. I can take pictures, video, and yeah, I can do that.
Fantastic. So thank you so much. This has been a great conversation. Thank you, Jim.
Oh, no problem.
All right. So make sure you, everyone, look out for upcoming future installments of The Modern Savage. Thanks, Jim.
No problem, man. Take care. Aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha.